Alright, here we go. AK starting off building his wall. Incineroar using down tilt, which is one of the safest moves on shield, but not on shield, on blocks, but AK still punishes it with a dash attack. Getting into an early game combo here. Doesn't get the up smash with the block extension, but still a ton of damage off of that up tilt ladder. Okay, puts himself in a good edge guarding position, but yeah. That block there is kind of dangerous because throws and certain moves will knock you into that and throw you off stage into a weird spike situation unless you can figure out how to tech it. It's a classic Steve thing to just back throw into a block off stage like that. And the TNT down smash hits. Good ledge guarding option that kind of carries a lot of options. We're seeing the Revenge come out with that back air. Does a lot of damage, but does not take the kill yet. That might be it, though. Yeah, not a lot of extra credit on AK's part, but gets his diamonds out now. MRW revenges a diamond up tilt. Wow. Not feeling commentary today, but... Ooh. Alright, early kill from MRW with only 9% here. Revenges the forward air spike. Not going to get that early kill there. Incineroar is surprisingly easy to jab tilt. That's not going to kill. Okay. Yeah, this is not looking great for AK though. Steve does have a huge comeback factor if he can get himself the resources he needs. But right now he's sitting with no iron and no diamond. But Incineroar's recovery is incredibly exploitable. And a quick 68% off of that. Almost back up to even. Although, of course, with Incineroar Steve, with these characters' weights, that's not as even as it looks. And that back air is going to take the first game for MRW. AK made a valiant comeback there, but not quite enough to take the game. Speaking of AKFirez, if you go to Apple Esports on Twitter and look at the poll for who they're going to pick up, there's AKFirez is in the running for getting sponsored by Apple Esports. There's a Google Forms poll. Top two make it, and currently he's in dead even for second. So any vote counts at this point. Love this song. New poem South Thailand wants to tell. Classic Scribbler music. Getting a classic Steve early game combo. Good revenge catch on there. Catching a lot of forward airs into the ends of combos there with revenge. That time he opted for an air dodge. Nice tech. The block is going to break right before the back throw. Not going to let AK tech off of that. The down tilt beats out minecart. Some planking. Not going to mine off stage. Good weight there into a dash attack punish. Gets grabbed by the Alolan Whip, but not going to kill quite yet. Both players at pretty even percents here in terms of actual damage. But now AK taking a quick lead there with 140%. Incineroar is heavy, but a lot's going to kill now. Just camping him out, avoiding that Alolan Whip, but it's going to hit anyway in the up erosion kills. But AK takes a quick stock with minecart. Good burst option. Grab. We're going to see a jab train here. Fully across the stage. And gets the fair spike. Not going to revenge it this time. And Incineroar cannot recover from there. Surprisingly good option against Incineroar. Usually that technique that's mostly used against fast fallers like Spaceys and Greninja. Good advantage on the up tilt. Let's see if AK can get either a grab or that 50% needed to get revenge out. And it looks like he did. Good dash attack punish through the wall. That looked scary for a second, but MRW just shields through that setup. And the Anvil takes it, game 2. Even set. Spear Pillar. Interesting. Okay. I guess AK did not ban Lilat. Not a good Steve stage at all. This stage is all iron. It has those slants which are kind of mess with Steve's block placement, and yeah, you just can't get the early game resources that you need to do a lot of things. You're stuck with not much dirt and not much stone or wood, which, I mean, for some characters that's like something you want. Like with characters with really good block pressure, you don't want to have dirt early game. Some teams will actually use TNT to waste a ton of resources to get rid of that early game dirt. Alright. We're seeing a fairly even set though. Seeing that iron come out. And an early diamond for AK here. Gonna take advantage of the edge guard situation first. Good recovery. Using the minecart there to get him into a better position to use Elytra. Not gonna craft it quite yet. I guess he's worried about Incineroar's early kill options. Good smash punish for that unsafe move on shield. Baits out the revenge and hits him with an anvil. Not gonna work that time though. And the low whip hits and takes the stock. Good conversion to a combo and a good spike there. We got a capture. AK making good use of the stage. Hasn't seemed to affect his performance too much, but looking at his resources now, that is all iron. Which in some ways is good. MRW's much touted block strategies are going to be much less effective against iron blocks. And that back air is going to take it. Diamond back air is not something to mess with, especially at percents like that. Gets his revenge in before the first jab of that jab train there. MRW is good at reading where he's going to need to use revenge. But AK is adapting in some ways to bait it out and get good punishes like we saw with that anvil stock. And there we go. Good offstage kill from AK, taking the set.